Hello everyone, this is Remy Sanchez from Energy Fitness, and today we are going to work on a bridge. So, like most of the videos, what we are going to start with is a warm-up, then break down the skill, and afterwards a conditioning. Let's begin. So, the first warm-up that we are going to do, the first skill that we are going to do is a table. This is very important so that we learn how to push with our legs and squeeze with our bum while we're in the bridge. So, what you're going to do is sit down on your bum, your feet behind you, elbows facing, hands facing however you would like, and your feet facing forward, knees slightly bent, and you're going to squeeze your bum and push your hips up as high as you can. Down and up, as high as you can. Do this about 10 times to really understand that squeezing your bum brings your hips up. The next thing that we are going to do is a lunge. So, what's going to happen is you're going to put one foot forward, like so, like this, and you're going to press your hips forward. Make sure that your knee is right over your foot. If you're here, you are sacrificing the stretch. You need to make sure that your knee is right behind your behind your foot. Try and think that the bending of your leg has to be almost at a 90-degree angle. Then you can push forward like so, your hips forward. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the back of our foot and to stretch out, to get even more of a stretch in our quads and push our foot close to our bum. For those who are good, you may go up and hold with both hands, and boom. Now, the last thing that we are going to do is we're going to take a block, put our hands on the block. You can use any elevated space, and push your elbows down, your armpits down. If this is easy, you can also bend your elbows like this and go down like this. All right, do each of these stretches for about 10 to 20 seconds, and then when you're done, continue to the skill part. Okay, so now we are at the skill portion of this video. So the first thing that we are going to do for this is a seal stretch. We're going to lie down on our belly, put our hands down like so. Push up. And hold. Then afterwards, we're going to do an arch hold, where we go down on our belly, we lift our arms up and our legs. After that, what we do for 10 seconds, we're going to go on our knees, have our knees slightly apart like so. We're going to hold and look all the way back. Make sure that you don't sit back and you press your hips forward to get this stretch in your back. Afterwards, what we are going to do is a lower bridge. What we're going to do here is that we're going to think about our bridge hands. We're going to put our hands straight forward like this, and we're going to bring them over and face our elbows, our shoulders. Elbows up, and we're going to push our bum up like so. Feel that you're pushing through your heels and not your toes. And this is just like the table we did in the warm-up, in which we're using our bum to press our hips as high as possible. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is a bridge. So we are going to push our bum up, but also use our hands to push up, like so. So the next thing that we are going to do is bridge walking. To practice our stability as we are in the bridge, and to really push and make sure that you push with your legs, as well as keep your arms nice and strong. So we push up and walk. Then when you're comfortable with this, you can hold one leg up, hold the other leg up. Make sure that you're pushing with the leg that's standing and you don't collapse here, but you push. And then afterwards, what we're going to do is bridge rocks, in which we practice opening our shoulders by pushing harder with our legs. Like so. Push, open. open, and try and get your arm, push and open, like so. And finally, try and be into a bridge and straighten your legs. All right, so that is the skill part of our video. Next is conditioning. Okay, so now it's time for the conditioning. And what we're going to do first is arch rocks. So, like we've done in, like our arch hold, we're going to squeeze our bum to hold our legs up and also our arms, and then rock. Afterwards, when you're comfortable with that, what we will do is rocking chair, where we hold our ankles, push up, and rock like so. Lastly, what we're going to do to elongate the spine is we're going to hold our knees and do this. Feel like this is we're going to do it in a tuck and feel as if this is our cool down to elongate the spine again. And so. All right, guys, that is our video for the bridge. All right, so now that we are done our skill, what we're going to do is a general cool down, which will help you stretch every muscle in your body in order for you to rest and recuperate properly. The first thing we're going to do is warm up or work with our shoulders. We will take one arm, put it across our body, and press forward. Press into your chest. Then you will switch. Afterwards, take your wrist like so, put your elbow behind, and push backward. And do the other one. Then what we're going to do is child's pose. So we will go to our knees, our hands in, forward, and press our shoulders down to the ground. Afterwards, we will lie down on our back like so. And what we will do is bring our foot here. This is going into upper back, lower back, and glutes. The other side. Afterwards, what we will do is cobra. Go here, push up. Now that we've stretched out our upper and lower back, what we will do is go to our hips. We will start in butterfly. Hold our feet. However, if you're afraid of sickling your feet, you can hold your ankles like so and push your feet, your knees down. Then we will go into straddle. We will go to one foot, reach over with your opposite arm and grab as far as you can. Face the foot and go down. Go to the other side. Face the foot and go down. Then put our hands down and reach forward and do pancake. Now, if this is too hard, you can just reach this much forward. However, if you feel more advanced, you go all the way down. Do that a couple of times in order to cool down your hips. Afterwards, we go to pike position. So what we do is legs together, arms straight, legs straight, toes pointed, and reach down. Flex our feet and go down. Then we go to splits. So we start in a nice lunge, push forward. Straighten your leg. Straight back, go down. Now, in both these positions, as well as the split, make sure that both hips are facing forward. So, when we go down to our split, go as far as you can while keeping your legs forward, while keeping your hips forward. Both hips facing the wall in front of you. Make sure that you're not here, but here. A good way in order to do this is turn your front leg out so that your hip stays here. Go all the way down as far as you can and hold. Back up, and then we'll do the other side. Push forward, both hips forward, legs straight, and down. And go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just do a little shakeout. And the last thing we will do is a middle split. So we will go here, go into our straddle, go forward, and push down, and hold. Hold each split for about 30 seconds. And then when you are done, do a little shakeout. And that will be our gymnastics stretch routine.